And welcoming you here into Key Arena for the Pac-12 tournament semifinal game. Oregon State versus UCLA set to tip off in just under about an hour and a half. Brendan Slaughter alongside Keenan, Puncocher. We are live here in Key Arena for Orange Media Network. This is the Orange Media Network pregame show. Oregon State getting the victory yesterday against California. UCLA got the victory against Arizona State. Here we are. Oregon State and UCLA playing third time this season. The teams have split the meetings, each of them winning on their respective home courts. Keenan, what are you looking for in this matchup?
It's a very intriguing matchup to watch, top to bottom. UCLA brings a lot of scoring to the table. Beavers bring a lot of defense to the table, and so we're going to get a full display of a great offensive team and a great defensive team today, for sure.
Yeah, and Keenan, you mentioned that offensive and defensive team. When Oregon State and UCLA played last time, their star point guard, Jordan Canada, was injured, didn't play the second half. She's now fully healthy. How big would that be moving forward?
Yeah, Canada absolutely struggled in that first game against the Beavers, and largely Beavers had great defense on her, and because of that, they held her down. They weren't able to get her going, and then, of course, the injury that she suffered took her out of the game as well, and because of that, we never saw Canada at full strength, so it's going to be a completely different UCLA team when she is healthy.
Yeah, and not to mention Canada, you team her up with Kelly Hayes, Kennedy Burke, Monique Billings, and Carrie Corver. They probably have the top to bottom, maybe best starting five in the Pac-12, Keenan.
Yeah, UCLA, very underrated 4 seed. It's just kind of the way that it played out with this conference being the way it is. Obviously, Washington, Stanford, they were the powerhouses along with Oregon State. So UCLA, they're very much a shooting team. And I think a lot of times when you have a shooting team, like from a three-point team that shoots, it's either hit or miss. There's a lot of times where you're going to struggle when you're a shooting team from three. I mean, you look at other NBA teams as well, other women's basketball teams, when they struggle because sometimes they're not going to have the best nights.
Yeah, I think you hit it right there on the button. And now, as we preview this game, Keenan, Oregon State and UCLA, who do you like in the matchup?
It's going to be a close game. It's going to depend. A couple things is going to be the turnovers, absolutely, for the Beavers. UCLA's second best team in the Pac-12 at stealing the basketball. Oregon State, as we know, does not like to do that. It's not their type of play, so to speak. So I think UCLA, if they can steal the ball and score efficiently, they're going to have to be efficient tonight, and the Beavers are going to make it very hard. If UCLA can do that and steal the ball, follow the game plan, I think they get the win. But ultimately, I think I'm going to give the win to Oregon State tonight. I think with home crowd advantage, so to speak, obviously we saw a lot of Beaver fans here yesterday. I think there's going to be even more today. It's a later tip-off. I think maybe that'll help propel the Beavers to a win.
Yeah, not to mention, Oregon State having some momentum coming in along with UCLA. I got the Beavers as well. I think Sydney Weiss, and if they can get Katie McWilliams back today as well, I think that's going to be the edge factor. So I got Oregon State winning. I'm going to say 65-55. So keep it locked at orangemedia.network.com for all the rest of our coverage from today's game, and also tune in to 88.7 KBVR FM for the live play-by-play of this game, and then check out orangemedia.network.com after the game for all of our coverage.